Yo, what is up, my people? Today I'm bringing you a video on an insane build that you must know about, that you must have in case you don't already have. I know a lot of new people are still in the game figuring stuff out. I meet like at least 5 to 10 new people every day in my channel that are asking me what are some of the best builds. So I want to work on this video since I've gotten better at editing. I'm a partner now and I want to explain some things that you might not know. I want to show you multiple builds, how I use them, why I use them, and everything in this video. This should be a good one. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoy. Let's get it. Yo, what up, my people? Right here we have a build that does amazing damage, and it's not even like god rolled yet, and I can only imagine. But right here, no named items. This is for your everyday gamer, just in case you guys need a damage build that's not hard to get. I got this for you right here, man. You do similar damage, not exactly the same type of damage, but you do very close damage to like all named items. Right here we have 60% crit and we have 160 on crit hit damage. Okay, now the reason that this is like this, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. Okay, so we're running 3 Providence, right? And we're using it for headshot, crit chance, and crit hit damage. Okay, we're trying to stack all the crit hit damage we can right here. We also going with a Grupo. Okay, this is for 15% crit hit damage, and then this is 10% crit hit on the Sesco. Okay, all of your build should be all reds. Unfortunately, I don't have the best chest piece, so I'm missing crit hit chance right here, and I'm also missing crit hit damage right here. So I could increase my crit hit damage by 12 and my crit hit chance more, allowing me to use crit hit damage mods instead of crit hit chance mods. Right, all we have is crit hit damage on all our build on every single mod. Okay, we're using the attachments from the weapon to get crit hit chance because they give us 5, and the only value they can give us is 5. They cannot give us a higher value than 5. Okay, so 5 crit hit damage, 5 crit hit chance. So I suggest stack your crit hit chance on your weapon as much as you can. Okay, depending on what weapon you're using. Right now I'm showing you this for rifles. Rifles are very strong, and until they adjust them, I suggest you find yourself a nice rifle and you also enjoy the content, you know, the harder content. You could use whatever type of build you want to clear any content, but this is what I like to use to clear that harder high-end content. Okay, all right, so here I'm gonna explain boomerang to you. I body shot a lot, so this is the perfect weapon. On average I have 15 shots, so I'm gonna have over 20 bullets if I land all my shots, because I'm gonna have that crit chance returning the bullet to my magazine because I hit a critical hit, allowing me to get that same bullet back into the magazine with the added 40% weapon damage. All right, so boom, that's explained to you. That should be easy. If not, just hit 10 seconds back and listen to me one more time. All right, here we have Rifleman. Okay, this is a beautiful weapon. I've been seeing this being used and it is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, you have to have perfect accuracy. If you don't, I don't know, man, like it's gonna be really hard to keep this buff. So landing headshots adds a stack of 10% bonus weapon damage. Okay, you can get up to 5 stacks equaling 50 damage. All right, you have to hit a headshot every 5 seconds for this headshot duration to refresh. Okay, if you hit a headshot and you miss a headshot for a few seconds, if it passes 5 seconds, you lose that buff. If I hit a headshot, I wait 4 seconds, then I hit another headshot before the 5 seconds, I keep my buff and I go up to 20%. Okay, so as long as you're trying your best to hit those headshots, you should be getting up to 50% weapon damage with this weapon. It's better for sustained because you could do, you know, higher damage for longer. But if you're not that great with headshots, boomerang is king. Okay, boomerang is what you must be using, especially with a high ass crit hit build. Okay, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, boomerang is the goat. Okay, Rifleman is really good too if you got that shot, man. If you got your accuracy nailed in, if you got your DPI, if you got your controller settings lowered and you're hitting those shots, then for sure. The reason that I like Gunner is because of the rate of fire, the armor, the med kits. You know, there's a lot of different things that I like
should really be mounted
in
on
the
the chopper,
specialist.
but if you can take it,
but you can
by
use
all means,
any
go for it.
specialist you want, man. The only thing that I suggest when you're using these specialists is that you're speccing into the weapon of choice that you're using, okay? They kind of changed this a while ago and they made it very useful so that whatever weapon you're using, you could just click on this and I could just respec with F, and then I'll come over here and I'll put it onto my rifle, right? So I increase my rifle up to 15% weapon damage, and it costs 5 per upgrade, so only 15 specialization points. And I highly suggest you use this over a lot of the other things that you can use, okay? Like I said, rate of fire on kill increased. Right here we have armor. Killing enemies grants 10% armor. Faster reload every third reload, 50% faster. And you get 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. So super useful. And I really like this specialization. But yeah, I think I covered everything. If you are not comfortable with a sacrifice, you also have choices. You can use technician, but you could use this right here. So spotter, make sure you have that crit. We'll go ahead and we'll take off our crit hit damage. So we're still at 60. So we can add even more crit hit damage right here, right? And we're gonna just add that one for now. Actually, let me see if I have another one. That one, okay. So now we are at almost 160 and 60% crit, right? And with this, you're gonna be having to use a underbarrel, okay? So with this underbarrel laser pointer, you're gonna post the enemies anytime you aim at them, all right? So when you aim at them, they're gonna get post, and that's gonna allow you to get 15% amplified damage, which is multiplied on top of any other damage you're doing, okay? And this right here is disgusting. You don't take that 60% incoming damage from perfect glass cannon, which I personally love. And yeah, if you don't want to use this right here and you don't think this is your style, or you just don't have a technician upgraded, you can also use focus, and that you want to use that with sharpshooter. The reason you use focus is because you can get up to 60% weapon damage with no penalty just because the talent is so strong, okay? I suggest perfect, focus, and then you're going to use this scope right here with 45% headshot damage and another 15 increased headshot damage from here. And you're going to click on the heads the best you can, okay? You're going to add that. You're going to make sure you add that crit. Make sure we add that 45%. And then boom. We're just going to be using the buff to the best of our ability. All right, just in case you don't know how this buff goes, you just basically got to aim down your sight. And on the bottom, you're going to see binoculars on the buff screen, where there's a fist and there's the vigilance buff. And as soon as it goes all the way up, you're going to be hitting 60% harder for your weapon. You know what I mean? So getting them 2, 3, 4 million crits, even with a all like normal build. This is not no named items in this build. This is just items you can farm for and get super easily and put this together. Even if you don't have the best stats on a lot of these pieces, I suggest you still use them because the talents are so powerful and the brand set bonuses are also so powerful, okay? Just keep farming until you get that beautiful roll that you're looking for. You know, something looking like this, where you could just slap an insane mod on it or something and just have one of the best outputs in the game, right? Like, this is just amazing backpack right here. I do like Bloodsucker, honestly, too. And I use Bloodsucker when I'm using Sacrifice, okay? The reason I do this is because I want that 30% amplified damage, and I also want to survive, right? And I do that with my Bloodsucker because it's giving me armor per kill, okay? So I do lose out on that 25% damage, but I gain some security and armor, right? And as you can see, my armor, I'm just slaying. And then the armor gets so high that, you know, it's actually insane, right? So right here, we're banging. We're hitting our headshots. We're doing good ass damage. 3 point something, like 3.7 million or something per shot. And then we're full of armor. We got our buffs going and we're just slaying, man. No named items. Once again, you don't need the named items. They will make your build better, no doubt. But with the changes coming, looming over us, I wanted to introduce you guys to a build that I think you guys will like. And I think everybody can make and use easily, right? So the best way to farm this gear is to open your map. On the bottom, whatever platform you're on is going to be a show targeted loot. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click that and you're going to see anything you're looking for, okay? So like, let's say you're looking for a rifle, right? You will have to find where the rifles are, which is right here. And as you can see on the left, it says increased allocated loot on top of us, and that's for rifles, right? Let's say you wanted Providence. You could just get into this Providence mission and spam whatever difficulty you can handle, okay? It doesn't have to be heroic. The higher the difficulty, I feel like the better the stats you get. I'm not completely 100,000% sure because I played on lower levels and I got some insane stats before. But, you know, that's just my opinion. And, yeah, any Grupo. All right, another thing I wanted to say about this build is that I really want you to just use the brand sets however you want. So, for example, let's say on a mask, or let me see right here. So let's say right here, if you have an insane God roll piece that's like Providence, you know, even though I got Overlord right here, you don't have to use Overlord right here. You could use whatever else you want. You know, I have this Overlord, normal Overlord for rifle damage, and it works perfect, yo. This is beautiful, and it gives me 11% more, but it's a named item, 1% drop chance, super hard to get. So if you're not able to get your hands on these, or you haven't been playing for long and you haven't bought them from the vendors or anything like that, don't worry, just keep grinding, keep playing. You don't have to have named items, bros. Your builds can be super strong, super powerful without it, okay? But let me get back to this. So if you wanted to, man, whatever God rolls you have, you put that there, bam, bam, bam. And, you know, you just change whatever else, you know? You just got to have the pieces. All right, so let's say, like, you don't have this particular, like, setup, you know? And you have different rows and your gear is, like, better on different sides. You could switch it up, okay? I just suggest you use these 4 brand sets right here. And, you know, you mix and match them however you want, however your rows are. For example, like, let's say I had a Grupo holster that's better than my other holster, and I wanted to switch, you know, something like to a different Seska piece, right? So I got this Seska. It looks pretty decent. So we'll switch it out. We'll change this Grupo over here. And then, you know, we could put some Providence right here. And then we'll still have the same build, but, like, just a little different setup. But the same build, you know, the same brand set talents, the same attributes. You know, the same thing, just however you have it better. Because I know, like, we all get different RNG. We all have different roles. And we all have different luck, right? And then lastly, just make sure you're hitting those crits. And, yeah, this is just how my build is the best right here. Kind of set up a lot better than any other way. Without named items. And I've been enjoying it. Slapping booty cheeks, right? But, yeah, man. That's all with this video. I just wanted to demonstrate what I've been using and what I think you guys could use at home to clear content. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I appreciate you guys watching, man. All right, yo, thank you for watching the video today, man. I hope you liked it. I hope you use it out there in the dark zone, in the light zone, in heroic missions, whatever, man. Thank you guys for watching my content. I'll catch you later on Twitch. Salute. Peace, baby.